All right, you're welcome. Next section, we want to look at how to generate our heatmap. And this one we use LORY. LORY is another tool in morphometrics that is used for generating heatmap using landmarks. Heatmap based on landmarks data. All right. So it has its own way of generating the heatmap, and it has a the different kind of data that it collects. The same data we used can still be used for LORY, but this time around we don't need to duplicate any data. You don't need any duplication, just your normal data. All right. So you can browse them very easily now to see how they look like. But for LORY to work properly, you need enough landmarks. Actually, you need enough landmark to for the wings we did just now. It will not be effective in LORY. It will work, but not effective. All right. But the face also will work as well, but it will not be that much effective. But when you have more landmarks, we enjoy it. So you need to increase the number of landmarks to at least 32, 35, 38 to have a proper LORY, heatmap generation. So now let's see how we can do this, because there are many times you need to generate a heatmap and describe them in your research analysis. So it is somehow hard to do in some other program, but here it's very easy, which is based on heatmap. It's a landmark. So you load the data first. So the type of data we load is the same thing we have been doing before, the TPS file. All right. So, but you can also load a data based on NTS. The TS test file I showed in Excel file the other time. Okay, we can load it also, but without any rows or columns of the heading. No headings and no ID included. Only the XYZ data. Okay, let me explain what I'm talking about here. Let's look at this. Look at this. This can work now. I can load this. This will work. This same thing we have been doing it before, but this one has I generate it now. This is the same data we have been using. All right. That's a male and female, and that's Africa and Asia and Europe. Okay. So you can actually classify them and group them. Okay, easily. All right. So the same thing. I just converted that TPS file. I converted to this format. I will show you how to do that. I think that will take a lot of time, but you can use a TPS util to do that. It's very easy to do with TPS util to convert it. So just convert to NTS, from NTS then convert to this one. You now import it here in a TST file to come like this. Okay. All right. So this is what you do. All right. You just separate them by one like that. So, but now if you want to load this one in LORY, for example, now you don't need all this, and you don't need this as well. You only need from this place down, and it will work. All right. Let's try what I'm saying. Let's try. Let's try. So let me delete this line. Let me delete this line. Let me delete this as well. So we have only the data set. Okay, no XYZ again. So let's save it and see what we get. Save it as a CSV file or test file. Anyone is okay. All right. So let's save it. All right, so we have saved now. Just fine. Let's browse this guy first and see what we are talking about before we come back to our TPS, which is the best. TPS is the best actually. Sometimes this can give you a lot of error, a lot of problems. But we need to at least, there's no harm in trying. Okay, so let's give it a try. LORY, select. Okay. There's all format, all file format, or there's all. Let's try this. Not recognized. So let's try and save as a. Let's try and save as TXT file now, as TXT file, as test file. Let's save as test file. Save. On formatted text. Let's try this. Right, so it works now. Okay, it comes. It's saved as a. Don't forget as test file. So you can rescale here. Want to rescale? You can skip scaling. Right? You can rescale. Want to rescale? You can see how it comes. You don't need to rescale. So that's already affected the data. So let's go back now. Let's reset. So let's now go and load our TPS file. I just show a sample on how to load that. Actually, we don't need it for now. Let's load our TPS file. Let's load the normal TPS file, not the one that already been duplicated. Just a normal one. Right? Let's look for a normal one as used before. Okay, I have one here. So this one is first one. Right, that's one. So let's use that one. This one of the file. So I used before. We have a test. All right. Skip. Just skip. You can see it's okay now. All right. So this is how it comes. Okay, you can now where we are going to is parrot. Right. Parrot is our major concern here. You can switch between EBS and TPS. All right. So I've explained this before. If you remember, I've explained them before. So I'm just trying to explain again. All right. So this is what we have. Okay. Now the way it looks like this because the landmarks, there are not many. All right. So that's why it's forming this format. All right. So this is the PC1 now. This is first principal. This is first configuration. Can call it PC also. They're not principal component actually, but it's the deformation of the configuration. All right. So it is TPS Thin-Plate Spline. All right. So you can this one is you can go to 2. Let's go to 2. Let's go to 2 here. Let's number 2, number 3, number 3. See, you can set here. You can modify the parameters here. You want to modify. Okay, there are many things to modify here. And you can change the color. If you don't want this color, you can change the color. All right. You can change the bar 0.7 to 0.7. You can change it if you don't want. You want it to be in constant position. So, but this is a default one. All right. Let's go number 4. Press enter. This fourth configuration. So you can see how the shape is changing. You can see here the vectors are coming out here. The vectors. All right. This one you can explain them, analyze them. But let's look at another data. Let's first look at that particular inset. How it will look like, even though it will not be very quality, but at least let's try and look at it. That inset. Let's look it and see. Let me reset. This one we don't need to bother too much about it. Okay. So, but we can export it out by just right click here. Sorry, just click on a save figure. Okay, just save here. So when you click on save to, you can save a JPEG or other TF PNG address. You can save. But let's set and see. Let's look to another version and let's see. Try to see. I have other data that I can load that is more efficient. Let me try that one first. Let me see. See. I'm looking at what I can load that can be very sufficient. I'm looking at the data set. I'm looking at one that can load. Okay, look at this. On skip. Okay, on skip. Look at this. How it look like now. Look at it. Sorry, you can see how it look like. So it's different from the former one. All right. So the data set is the landmark is enough. It's many. All right. So you can now go to Paros now. Look at it now. It's better than the former one. All right. So you can see all the filters coming out. You can analyze it. So look at it where you have more of a blue, more of red, more of. So I explained this the other time. Don't forget. You go and check the previous video where I explain what the color means. Understand? I explained them. Don't forget. So let's go to number one. This number one. This one. Second one. Right. That is how it look like. Third one. Okay. So you can export them out by saving them. All right. So you can now analyze them, explain them one after the other. All right. You can check. I will post one of my what do you call it now? One of my journal online. I will post the link here. Maybe just check it. All right, so that you can know what I'm talking about, which already been published in a scientific reports of or nature journal. So it's Q1 paper, so you can check it out. It has this there. Understand? You can see this there. It's for Down syndrome. All right. I mean, sorry, it's for Angelman syndrome. Yeah. So you can check it out there and understand what I'm talking about. So the other ones here, this is regular grid. You can just put grid behind it, which is very good. Okay, very nice. All right. Lettered grid. You can see this river. Right. Just a vector. All right. So this is how you compute a heatmap using landmark in morphometrics, and you can see it's very nice. Okay. But let's look at insert now. Insert sample. Let's look at insert sample. The one we did before. Let me see if I can get the one before. That would not be nice, but we can try. See how it look like. By just testing. Alright, so look at how it look like. It's not that very effective. Let's look at other one. I have other one here. Look at this. Look at this. How effective this one is now. Look at this. Look very nice, right? So you can check the parrot of this now. You can see very nice. You can see this. It's very nice. And check this number 3. Let's say version 1. Can that look like number 2, number 3, number 4. You can see number 5. So you can explain them. Just it's very easy. You can look at their regular. You can see this. Also. Alright, so this is how you do your Heatmap in a morphometrics using LORY. So this is very interesting, right? Alright, so you can change, you can switch between this. If you don't want this one, use this. Alright, go to one. So I'll switch back again. Alright, so this is a Heatmap actually. So you can export it out and explain them. Go back to the how I explain how you can explain them. Okay, these colors put it for expansion and the contraction of this landmark. Okay, of the regions. Okay, for those regions, how they construct, how they expand. All right, so you can explain them. So this is what we have now. Okay, I will see us in the next class. We are almost rounding off this particular class. This course. Thank you so much.